Welcome back, everybody, to the Arena Masters tournament here on Albion TV. It's Lupak and Gusky bringing you all the live action from Group 1 on day 1. Next up, we should be looking at an exciting match. We're going to see Humble Light Ron Weasly, the double healer setup that we just saw absolutely dominate in their last match, coming up against Carpet of Bones, who already took an early victory in our first match of the day. I believe this is double healer versus double healer, Gusky.
I've heard such things.
I'll tell you what, the only thing dead at the end of this match is going to be our voices, I reckon. But the teams are in. We've got Bongo, Epic, Dio, Miskatonic, and Zero Uno lining up.
Just going over to the Carpet of Bones squad. I'm just making sure that they've got the same things that I've seen with already. If they have, then I'm pretty excited to see. They're running the one-handed mace, which actually has a purge on it itself, as well as a long-length silence and the demon helmet.
Is he doing the leering cane though? I love a leering cane when I see a one-handed mace. They do have this plate Great Holy as well. The quotation mark knock them off the point build. Again, I think the theory was better than the execution. The Clarent Blade Torch, what do you make of that as well? I mean, some bizarre choices here.
And also the Scholar Cow with Energy Shield. This is some interesting things we're seeing.
Hang on. Is he in plate? Is the sword in plate as well?
The Clarent Blade is in plate running Soldier Armor.
Oh, okay. Well, so, Soldier Armor, actually, I don't completely hate it. I think it could have its place, but we'll see how they go as the brawl for the middle cap gets underway just as it's about to go live. The caps are now live. We'll see who's gone off where elsewhere in the map. Miskatonic hitting a two-man mighty swing, but nobody debuffed from that Mortal Agony. Nobody below 50% there. Gotlon actually taking large amounts of damage. He is poisoned. He did get purged as well. Going to drop that Holy Explosions though. Not a bad, considering he's in plate, not a terrible amount of healing. But this 3v2 is not going to go well for them. And actually, however, the Carpet of Bones guys did get the first cap. And they are contesting the other cap, 3v2, I believe. So, I think they're going to lose the mid one here. Pretty sure. But looks like Dio is going to try and support his teammates. The call has obviously gone out. They should have a healer up top here. But if they do end up losing this one, all they need to do is zone them out. Zero Uno's on the point now, delaying it as much as he can. Epic's there. It's a 3v3. Dio comes in, only catches one. He's looking for that big battle howl. He should catch two here with it. Nice silence on them. Goomfi is in position to keep everyone alive. Zero trying to use the frost beam, but thinks better of it with all these guys bearing down on him. Epic's in a lot of trouble. He actually used his protection of nature on someone else. Nice disruption from Dio. That was a huge win wall.
I'm actually having
coming in. Zero Uno's dropping super low, but so's Narina. The heal comes out just in time. Dio wants to finish him, but he's not able to. The living armor comes out. Zero Uno drops, and somehow the middle cap's not even gone yet, Gusky.
No, I'm just having a look at the middle cap now. It's the double plate setup. You've got the heavy mate, the heavy plate, obviously tank, and the heavy healer. So this team casualty squad cannot actually finish them off. Miskatonic and Bongo is trying to focus them, and they're just not going down.
I just saw some lovely play there. We saw the nature healer. He put his protection of nature onto Dio, the tank, and the millisecond it finished, all three members of Carpet of Bones turned in synchronization, looked at the nature healer, and said, "Right, mate, you're ours now." And they beat the granny out of him, as we say down here. So, actually, a big early lead from the Carpet of Bones. We saw, the Ron Weasley squad, the Harry Potter enthusiasts, do a lot of work in the last match, but an instant 20-point disadvantage in this one, Gusky.
Yeah, and, I mean, they're still having to fight off for this third cap. This double plate squad is actually going to do work. And triple plate
with the sword. I mean, at this point, they might as well all wear plate just for the bants. Gotlon taking a lot of damage. The Mighty Swing will finish him off this time. Seems like they're looking to push through wherever they can. But Can they drive them off the point? Because it won't be long before that healer's back in play. John Frost is in a bit of trouble. There comes the Living Armor. 0-Uno. Very quick with the Purge, though. The one counter. The one thing you never want to see when you got Living Armor. Out comes the Mighty Swing. It wasn't a Mortal Agony one, but the Pierce follow-up is enough. Gotlon comes in with the Shield Boots. Nice Holy Explosions. Able to reset the fight a little bit, but there's still points ahead here. And this fight, again, we said this before this even happened. We looked at the matchup, Gusky, and we said this one could go on for a while. So I hope before this match, everyone in the audience on Twitch, I know Gusky and I got ourselves a drink, nice cup of tea, you know, maybe a book to read, something like that. Any recommendations, Gusky? Because I feel like this scrap's going to be going on for quite a while. I'm going to throw it out there right now.
Yeah, I mean, oh wow,
he nearly lost his head.
Everything there just kind of hid between them. Uka actually got the Purge off just before everything kicked off, and that was so much damage onto Epilik. I'm so surprised he didn't go down there. The Living Armor does come out onto Bongo. John Frost and Arena are chasing Epilik down though, and I mean, Carpet of Bones just having to try and keep up this pressure right now.
He nearly actually got decapitated. Oh man. We've got plenty of time in this fight, Gusky. Let's be real. This fight is going to go the distance, isn't it? This is not an Anthony Joshua heavyweight fight. This is a bantamweight 12-round slugfest, isn't it? If you want to put it in boxing terms. They all
swap to bow, like cloth bows in a minute, and just insta-give one of the healers.
I think they're going to stick to what they know. But the way that Mighty Swing hit, it actually looked like the nature healer was going to get decapitated there. How cool would it be, right? Sorry, by the way, art team, because everyone's going to love this idea and you're going to get loads of pressure, art and animation team. Imagine everybody died differently depending on what killed them. So like a Mighty Swing would decapitate you and your head would fly off. Like if you died to a Frost Mage, you freeze and then shatter. Like how cool would different death animations be?
That would be pretty cool. Like the death curse comes up. At the end of it, they just explode.
You just melt. You just like go purple and dissolve.
Pyroblast hits you and you just evaporate like pallid dust on the floor.
Or like, you know, like napalm, like flailing around on fire. Oh man, you could do some cool animations, couldn't you? Looks like nobody really has the upper hand in here, but the Ron Weasley guys do have 4 on the point, but Uka is doing a good job. Miskatonic's going to come back in, try and put some pressure on. We see the Holy Explosions with the shield boost. They've just got so much sustain, haven't they? They've just built, like, even if you kill one of them, you just don't kill them quick enough to beat the respawn timer. And this is, you know, they've got that early point lead. So as long as they're trading kills, at least, you know, 2 to 3, they probably just hold this advantage indefinitely. Eventually, something's got to give, but it'll be the team with the worst sustain. And honestly, feel like in a sustain fight, the efficiency you can get from Holy Explosions just outweighs anything. You know, energy to healing output. Even with this plate build, Holy Explosions is going to win. You compare it with a Druid Cowl as well for a nice reset. I don't know if they're running a Druid Cowl, though.
Yeah, Gotlon is running the Druid Cowl with that
Explosion. There we go. Taken down by that Mighty Swing, but Gotlon, Dio tries to leap in on him there, but just knocked away the Wimble. He is poisoned though. Gotlon could be in trouble here. I mean, his generous heals do next to nothing. I mean, let's not mess around. They're doing nothing.
I would be interested to see the Carpet of Bones squad. They did obviously get that early lead, just to potentially give this middle cap up, in order to try and go for the double cap again and just keep winning off the double cap rotations. Narina going down now, Gotlon trying to run back, and this is a 3-5 already in favor of Humble like Ron Weasley. Already people getting low, so they are starting to build an advantage, but it's just not going anywhere.
They're not beating the respawns though, and they're still, because they lost those 2 caps, they're still caps behind, aren't they? And actually, if they get knocked off the point for any length of time, they're in a lot of trouble, because even the cap progress is in favor of those guys. Bongo actually.
You've got what, 2 wind walls? Just knock them all away. Holy explosions.
Well, you've only got to knock them. You know, you can cap it a tiny bit at a time if you just knock them all out. I think that has to be the play. You know, you can beat the respawns. Sticky potion coming down. Dio and Miska actually completely caught by that. Nice knockback as well. They're not pushing them off the point. That's the problem. So there's going to be no point swing. It's just an all-out brawl right now.
You are right, Random Games. Like, to secure a kill now, you actually have to land a CC chain. Again, Goofy got silenced into the Mortal Agony Mighty Swing. The whole combo was there. It didn't quite kill him, but you do have to play tactically. The problem is like Lupac said, they're not beating the respawn. So even when they do get the kill, someone's always getting back for the next time anyway. Is Goofy actually running... Sorry, something's just caught my eye here. I believe Goofy's actually running leathered.
Oh, there's the big AoE chance. The Mighty Swing connects. Gotlon's Holy Explosions, though. Helping with the reset. It's just looks like 10 guys punching each other outside of the pub on a Friday night. Do you know what I mean? No real direction to it. Just fists fly in. See what happens kind of thing. Narina actually gets poison potted while having the living armor there. Bit of a waste, really. No follow-up focus was possible. And so, the full reset.
I've just looked then. Carpet Bones. I didn't actually realize this before, but Goofy's actually opted to run leather Great Nature Staff. So they don't have a cloth healer at all. They have gone for a plate and a leather. Narina getting that Great Nature.
But they're not dying. So it's enough, isn't it?
Survivable. I wonder if this was the play that they go for that double cap early and then just try to stall out.
If they just wait out, if they can keep this up for 14 minutes, then they win. And by the way, they've actually almost secured the cap. During this brawl, remember that the Ron Weasley guys cannot step out of this center circle for more than a couple of seconds. I mean, there's a wind wall. There we go. Oh, it ticked a tiny bit more, Gusky. They are slowly creeping this cap up as well. This is just like, you know when you've got people that try hard at Monopoly, and the way to try hard Monopoly is actually the most boring way in the world. Right?
No, I'm the guy that throws the table in Monopoly.
Yeah, like when you try hard so hard that it's boring for everyone else, but it's super effective. And not for Gotlon, he dead. If Gumby goes down here, they could be in a bit of trouble. The Purge came out too early and he was able to get his living armor. They've got 4 on the point. The Mighty Swing connects. Zero Uno gets pierced and Raven. But then John Frost is going to drop. And they had a window, but the Carpet of Bones team are so disciplined about staying on this point. They know that they can't panic and leave the point. That's the thing, isn't it? And now Gotlon's coming back in. Shield boots in. Going to do that. Great Holy Explosions. Knocks a couple out of the point. Zero Uno tries to leap back in. Dio nearly gets wimbled out. And I think it creeped a tiny bit more. It's like watching a snail cross your patio in the garden in slow motion, isn't it? Gotlon under a lot of pressure. But again, living armor. Loads of hots. Good as new. Epic's actually in a bit of trouble. Dio nearly gets knocked out of the point. And the good thing is when one of them gets low, they can actually force the tunnel vision out from the other team. And just if they chase them off the point, they have to be so disciplined at staying on this point. It's insane.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've probably got time to talk about it.
What? The best way to win Monopoly?
Yeah. Fighting double healers isn't as hard as everyone thinks. It really isn't hard. You just got, again, we talked about it before, burst damage, baiting out things like cleanses, purging, silences, CC chains, things like that. All of them can be used to very, very easily secure.
Gotlon, no! Gotlon, no! He's fine. He's fine.
Holy Explosions, Great Nature comes out. He's going to be just fine.
Oh.
But there are so many ways to actually kill a double healer comp. I mean, Carrion Caller. Carrion Caller is amazing for killing a double healer comp.
These guys don't care if they die, Gusky. They've just got to get back into the fight. They've just got to hold the cap, right? Because there's no way that they recover 14 points, right? I don't see 14 deaths in the next 11 minutes, right?
We've already seen, I don't know, we have seen 9 kills for the...
Yeah, but that's in 14 minutes.
Yeah, so we've got another 11 minutes to go.
Yeah.
We can do this, I believe.
I mean, all right. Well, I'm going to go to the shop and get a paper. And they'll probably still be going when we get back. Oh, Gotlon keeps going low, but he just loves it. They actually purged him there. It doesn't do anything against the holy explosions. The shield boots come out. Another poison pot comes out, but the heals are so strong. And that bar has actually creeped a little bit more, Gusky. Maybe I'm just imagining it right now. Do you know what? I'm gonna zoom in on the real action right now, Gusky. There's only one thing. Oh no, never mind. I got pointed out the arena. Apparently you have to stalk someone or you get kicked out.
Yes,
I was just gonna zoom in on the bar and we can have bar watch. It's like Baywatch with less Pamela Anderson,
but with bars.
Yeah, we just watch the cat bar and see it move those tiny little millimeters. Only a 12 kill window now. John Frost's gonna dodge roll. He might be in trouble. He's gonna drop 11 kill window. Mighty Swing from the arena though hits hard onto 3, but double healer versus double healer.
Again, like
it never ends.
It's said in chat, things like Grudge Glaive, people talk about it being really memey and OP and whatever you want to call it, actually has the ability to kill double healer very quickly. It burns through healers.
I think Ron Weasley might be on top now. Let's have a look. Wow, Mighty Swing connects onto 0, Uno and Dio. They actually take a fair bit of pressure, and like we said, you know, the respawns are quicker than the fight finishing. There's only 10 kills in it. If they can get 1 kill a minute, they might be able to do this before the time's up.
They've got 12 kills at the moment. They're not doing too bad. So, guys.
Oh, could be another one onto Goonfeet. Gotlom comes in, the Holy Explosions, and I want to say that the cap point moved a slight bit more, but I don't think it did, Gusky, realistically. The thing is, though, if Ron Weasley get knocked off of this cap for even a split second and the cap ticks over, I think they lose.
Yeah,
I honestly think they lose. If they drop another 10 points, there's no way they recover that kill difference. They will have to play out of their skins. And this team, this is their game plan. We didn't really see it to its full effect in the first one because we joined it quite late. But this is clearly their game plan, isn't it? Sort of get something sneaky on the top 2 caps initially while using that survivability play to just delay middle and then just live. Gotlom going to get decapitated there. Mortal Agony, Mighty Swing. There's now only a 9-point difference. But I'm sure he'll be back. Not too long. Goonfeet could be in a bit of trouble. They don't want to gather. They don't want to gather for the AoEs, but at the same time, they don't want to leave the cat. They got it! They knocked everybody off!
Oh, no.
And they just swung
This is going to be hard to recover from.
This is going to be insane now for the team casualty guys. The one thing they didn't want to happen has, in fact, happened.
I mean, at this point, the cap at bones guys are going to go to the top left cap, secure the free cap, and that's going to put them another 10 points ahead, and it's going to make this a really hard fight to recover from. They also have 2 healers. One they can send to the top right, one they can send to the middle. I wonder if they'll opt to go for the invade.
Going to have to go for the... Yeah, they're going to have to contest top left, sure. Look like they have. There's 1 cap each. Point difference, so... Again, if we see another... You know, if we see another long fight drawn out mid... Bad times, isn't it, all round?
Yeah, 126 to 108. That's going to be really hard to recover from. The arena, 1 shot from going down at any point could fall here. Mortal Agony does come down. Oh, the blink. Great play.
On that sword as well. Some really interesting builds, but they're just like rush. I mean, I can't imagine. I'd love to listen into the Ron Weasley comms right now. This must be so frustrating. Because you know how a team fight is. You know, you call targets, you burst. One guy goes down, one team retreats, and you reset, and you get a bit of a breather for your team. Right? That's not how arena is, and that's not how this fight is. I mean, this is non-stop, 25 minutes of comms and voice calls. This must be exhausting, and they all get knocked off again. You see that little creep on the bar. The Carpet of Bones team, they know what they're doing, guys. They know what their game plan is. And now, the plate Great Holy makes so much more sense. Glad he's not smiting anymore, though.
Yeah, I do like the fact that he has swapped away from the smite. I don't think the smite was a good choice. And I do like this tactic to knock them off the cap. They've definitely got a game plan going into this. It isn't just to use double healer and out-survive someone. They've got a plan.
It's not steal the cap. Right? It's just edge it along one bit at a time. And the crazy thing is, if they die 9 times but get the cap, they come out up in points. That's how important the cap game is currently in Arena. There has been talk, some people saying, oh, maybe we could change it to 2 points, something like that, make the kills a little bit more valuable. But I think that this is working for them based on the current 1 point meta.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen it already that the Ron Weasley squad have managed to actually push that middle bar back down, and it goes back up a little bit. This is just backward and forward at the moment.
It's like watching the Windows Update progress bar. Or if anyone's old enough to remember installing Windows 98 on a PC, watching the little bar tick along. There was no percentage indicator, there was nothing, just this bar that crept up and you just sat there watching it. They are actually almost able to drop Uka there, but I just don't think there's any follow-up. And there's always, like I said, I said the word discipline, there's always someone on the point, isn't there? And that person knows that they can't leave the point, even if they're low, until the next person is in play. And so even if they get this now, I just don't see how the Ron Weasley team can recover this match. They've got 4 minutes 20 till it ends, right? So what do? Even if you end up getting this cap somehow, you're still 17 points behind. Both the top caps go, and you get drawn into another fight at the bottom, and it's not going to end. Obviously, as the points go down, the respawns get slightly longer, but at the moment, they're not long enough to matter. Gotlon as well. The Holy is going down quite a lot. Gumphy's going to get that living armor out, though. It's like they're trying to hone in on 0-Uno, but I think gathering onto one guy, trying to get the kill, isn't ideal. Uka actually jumps out with the living armor. He wanted to be in there to get the regen off of it. Zero going to put that frost beam on, but they're still holding this point. This might be the time they lose it, though. Both of their healers now are out of action. One is out of energy, one is dead. But I think that the plate Holy should be back any second. John's going to hide in his ice block, and that will give time for Gotlon to shield charge in, probably. And just Holy explosion everybody away, Gusky. Bang. And it's all back to square one with 3 minutes to go. Yeah.
John Frost actually looks like he's going to go down here. He's 1 hit from death.
Nah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Arena getting a massive mighty swing onto 3 members there, and Mr. does fall low. But again, the double cloth healers on the team casualty squad are able to top that up just immediately.
They don't care, though. The Carpet of Bones are 2 kills to 16 deaths, and they're still winning. And they're going to win. They are going to win this match.
That's a fair point. Where are the Fiend robes?
I mean, I imagine... I've not really done extensive testing with the Fiend robe, but I imagine the fear mechanic is similar to Firewall in that you can't control where they go.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, so they go directly away from you, do they?
Yeah, you can push them away.
Okay. That's a shame, like, because I wish Firewall was like that. Firewall, they just go wherever they feel like. Sometimes they stay on the wall for ages and it's amazing. Sometimes they actually go in the direction they wanted to go and it's really frustrating.
So, I think next match...
Triple healer versus triple healer.
I want to see a team run 4 Bedrock Maces, a Great Holy Staff, 1 Wind Wall, and 4 Fiend Robes. Let's do it.
But actually, why is this one-handed mace not a Bedrock Mace, though? Like, really?
I actually really like the one-handed mace in a double healer setup, against the double healer setup, sorry. But he's not using his silence on the right people. He used it on Zero then, which purged his stacks, which does nothing.
Oh, Narina goes, and that's another kill that's not going to matter for the Ron Weasley squad. It never ends, Gusky. It never ends.
It does in 1 minute 20. So if there's anything that's going to happen, if there's a couple of team wipes ready to happen, then it kind of needs to happen now.
I'm glad there's a timer, because otherwise I think I'd probably miss my daughter's graduation for this match. Bearing in mind she's currently 2 years old. I think it could go the distance, though. We'll all be old men by the time they would have finished this. 55 seconds left on the clock. And I believe the referees are going to come in and call an end to this one.
Yeah, I mean, the Ron Weasley squad would basically have to score all 5 kills and get the cap right now for this to continue into an equal fight.
Oh, they actually got knocked off. I believe that the cap has slightly gone a bit further and knocked off again. Millimeters at a time, Gusky, but...
So for people interested in seeing stats, by the way, Ron Weasley team has 17 kills, 2 deaths, 66 assists, with 12 of them kills being on Miska, the Clarent Blade running the Stalker Hood, ironically enough. And the only 2 kills that Carpet of Bones managed to get were actually onto the carrying caller of John Frost.
Oh my word, Gusky. What did we just witness, my friend? I mean...
Healing. All of the healing.
Oh my word. My voice. I'm in pain. I'm a broken man. If 3 healer ever becomes meta, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm retiring from casting.